All right, we're in 2. This is the ST2 Pentium. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I can see this. Alright guys, well this is when I went out to e-bikes' Holmes County anniversary sale. They're going to have another one next month. I think it's June 4th and 5th. And they're having 10% off, I believe, on all their stuff. And if you live in the area, I would definitely go down there. Or look at your other local bike shops, you know. Maybe they're having a sale of sorts. So, this is ST2 Pentium. I enjoyed riding it quite a bit. I would say, pretty amazed of how good this was. They are routing the cables through the handlebar, and the stem's a little different, obviously, than the ST1. But overall, I really liked it. The only gripe I would have is it needs a little bit more power. But here you go. You can see what it does down the hill. Alright, so enjoy this. I'm going to try to make this a very short video on each bike that I took out. Alright, we're going to go down this hill and all the way down. Here we go. Alright, it's in 6. 33. $34. Ooh, that ain't bad. There you go, the ST2 Pentium. What did I think of it? Thought it was a great bike. Needs a little bit more power. I will say that Pentium 6 gear is really good. It's dialed in. I liked it. Riding down the hill, it felt like, it does feel like an ST3 in that sense. It really does. So I just wanted to tell you guys what I thought about it. I think it's obviously a great bike because, you know, I love my Stromers. But yes. Oh, and it also has a bright. So it has the regular 600, then it has a bright of 900 lumens. It does have that funky horn that my ST3 has. But the next bike we'll look at is the ST5 Launch Edition, which has a, well, let's see. Yeah, I like this. What if Dad wants to give this a shot? It's not bad.
Huh?
No, that's not bad at all. All right. I like that. It's smooth. Oh wow, this is way different. Go ahead, I'll catch ya. Oh, this thing. Oh man. The seat needs to go up. Oh, this is nice. Put the seat up. Alright, this is the ST5 Launch Edition. This was a medium frame. I thought something was a little off, but then once I figured out what it was, the seat needed to go up a little bit more for me. But really good bike. It has a JBL speaker in it, so it actually has a horn and not a like not like that piercing like forklift kind of sound horn. So really liked it. Me going kind of like, oh, it's because I was trying to shift it like a cable shift derailleur bike, and it took me a while to get used to the smart shift here. Really great bike, really fast, and really loved it, and even considered for a little bit of trading all my bikes in for this bike. It's really cool, really fun to ride. I had a blast on it. It has the new Supernova in it. It's got the same C9 Pinion gearbox that the ST3 has, but it's a smart shift, and it's also got the sport mode. And I really liked it. My dad up there was riding the ST3 chain driven. I was following him when he first took this out, and we switched. I hit a bump, and the seat wasn't clamped down tight enough, and so when I hit a bump, the seat went all the way down on the ST3 changer, and I couldn't ride it. I just felt like like a big kid on a tricycle. So yeah, I really liked it. Really had fun on it, and I believe this bike goes with the rigid fork with the 993 battery about $12,000, which I don't think is a bad price. There you go with the ST5, a really good bike. And you'll see that I'm breathing kind of hard. I was still fighting that cold. I guess it was a head cold. So I still had some snot, and I was feeling a lot better, but still had the little coughing, and obviously I was still like a little bit under the weather. But yes, the ST5. All right, moving on to the next one. All right, guys, here's the Truxton Explorer Plus 2, and I'm gonna let you guys hear what I gotta say about it. Oh, let me turn off the turn signal. Cadence, and here's the throttle. Yeah. And then see what we can get it up to. 28. It's my first time on a fat tire. Not bad. Okay, so he said, what was it, this one? There we go. Now we're on cadence. So all I gotta do is pedal. I feel like Pee Wee Herman right now. It's cool. Oh, is that what it feels like without pedaling up a hill? I would just pedal up the hill. All right, let's see what it does. Go down. Ba-boom. Yeah, I think my dad would like this. Woo! All right, yeah. I know. All right. All right. That's cool. All right, we'll let the truck go by. Well, I'll tell you what. This is not a bad bike. It's exactly what I thought. All right, yeah, it was exactly what I thought it would be like riding a fat tire e-bike. Would I suggest this to anyone that was looking at a fat tire e-bike? Yes. The CEO or the owner of Truxton so this bike was 29.5, I believe, is what he quoted. It has really good components on it. You're able to take it to a bike shop, and get it fixed, just like the Magnums too. Magnums are like that. So, but realize that the Magnums and this one, they're all made in China. Now, the more expensive bikes, they're made in Taiwan or somewhere else usually. So doesn't mean that this bike is bad for its value or that I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't buy it because, to be quite honest, I don't like it and the humming of the tires. But if you get why it makes all that noise and you're okay and you're looking for the performance of going in the snow, then who cares the noise, right? I mean, would I buy it? Yes. Would I suggest it? Yeah, it depends. I mean, here's the thing. I'm not going to buy a fat tire e-bike because of one reason. It don't snow here enough. Everybody goes, oh, we had a really mild winter. I haven't really remembered a very heavy winter yet, to be honest. I've been here for over 25 years, and yeah, we've had a few heavy winters, but anytime we get like a blizzard, I don't know if you're going to be doing anything out with that bike either. Other thing I would say is I really don't understand the full suspension e-bike deal. I really don't. I can't figure that out. I mean, this thing rode like a cloud. So why you need full suspension? I have to wonder if that's just for the frame taking extra weight. 'Cause it just doesn't make sense to add more components when most of us are going to be doing this. So on that, there's the 3 bikes that I figured I put up and tell you what I thought. And yeah, fat tire e-bikes, I get it. It's still not for me, but I get it now. All right. Hope you liked the video. And I'm going to leave what the owner said. And hopefully he won't get mad at me leaving this in. But if he does, well, I think he's pretty much an honest guy. And I think he's okay with this being left in. All right. Well, you guys have a great week. All right. Bye.
All right, I want to see.
Or not.
Okay, there's the smile. We got the smile. We
It's
got
good.
The smile, folks.
It's good.
We got the smile.
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Yeah.
It's good. I'm not into fat tires, but I get it.
Yeah, you get why people are.
Yeah, it's still not for me, but I get it. It's good. I mean, it's really good. It's just
One
not.
of the most effective shock absorbers is air, and when you put more air in a tire, it's always going to just make it that much more comfy ride.
It's good. I mean, and it keeps at 28. I mean, it does really good, and it feels good going up the hills. And no, that's a good bike you got there.
Thank you.
Feedback on the pilot here.
And how much does that go for?
That is that one. That one is the plus, so that's the step-up model to that one. So that's $17.99. That's $20.99.
That's a good value for what it's got.
That makes sense.
Yep, sure is.
I see. I have a YouTube channel, and I love my Stromers, and of course people don't like because they think they're too much. And then I suggest a bike like that, and they think that's too much. And I'm like, well, you gotta look at the components. If you don't look at the components.
I get really irritated with YouTube reviewers who don't have any right. I mean, you clearly spend time educating yourself, so you know what you're talking about.
Somewhat.
We had this guy going. It's like he'll slam. Not even my stuff.
All right, guys. So I'm gonna leave that in there. I hope Truxton, the guy that made that one. I believe that's the CEO of Truxton. I really like the bike, and when he said, "Well, obviously you're really researching, you know what you're talking about." Like, I'm just a guy that likes riding e-bikes, so don't take me as an expert. But I will say this: do your own research. Go out and ride some bikes, and see what you like. If you don't do that, then relying on someone like me to tell you that, like, oh yeah, fat tire e-bike is the way to go, or no, it's not. I don't think that's the way to do it. I try to be fair, even though I'm not into fat tire e-bikes, nor would I buy one. Unless if we started having really hard winters where maybe I'd buy one. But right now, we don't have really hard winters, so I'm not going to buy a fat tire e-bike. I don't have any reason to buy a fat tire e-bike. But I, do your research. Like, go out, ride these bikes. Uh, if you live in a community that there's a lot of bike riders and they have e-bikes, see what they're riding. Because when I go out to like when I ride out on rails and trails, which I'm going to put out a video, they ride all kinds of bikes. And so there's some that ride fat tires. Most of them ride commuter style e-bikes out there, and they ride them all year. So this is just what I think. If you needed a fat tire e-bike, I think I see a lot more fat tire e-bikes than I see commuter style e-bikes. By the way, the Truxton, they also make a commuter style e-bike in that same frame. So if you're not into fat tires and you like the cadence and then you can turn on the torque, yeah, give them a look and check out what they got. All right, on that, I'm in this video. Trying to make it as quick as I could. Sorry I couldn't. But other than that, my first time on a fat tire e-bike, and I really don't care what anyone says. I just don't see a full suspension e-bike. Front fork, some big tires, yes. Full suspension, I just don't see it. It just makes no sense to me. But anyway, all right, I'm out of here. Bye.